again and welcome back. The second sermon to the captains, the secret weapon. I have developed a secret weapon to help us win the election. First off, I don't want to just win the election. That's too small for me. I want us to receive every single vote cast. Period. End of story. But hey, what can I say? The impossible is my specialty. That's just who I am. And that is our secret weapon. We're not trying to win this election. We want every vote cast. Period. End of story. After all, the impossible is his specialty. The first sentence should be spoken starting strong and ending hard. The second sentence starts soft and ends sweet. Okay, I want each of the captains to come up with a way to say that sentence using the guidelines I gave in your own style. I want you to practice it until it sounds perfect to you. You need to tweak the sentence, go right ahead. Then throughout the election, I want you to say that little ditty as often as you can. Trust me on this. Now we need to aim just to the right. And the way we will do that is as follows. Hey, if it turns out that we don't get all the votes all the way there and they get 5 or 6 votes, all that will do is to give us a smidgen of margin we need to find a little humble. And a smidgen of humble never hurts. If someone throws impossible or insane or crazy back at you, just throw that little ditty right back at them and move on. This is for all the captains except for Opra. I have a different one for you, Opra. Whenever a reporter or anyone else tries to get you to respond to an attack or to compare or contrast yourself with your opponents or tries to get you into a debate in any way, debates are just fights and they are useless. I want you to say the following. I don't play that game. I don't need to beat them to win. I'm not trying to change anyone's mind about anything. All I'm trying to do is to share a little about who I am and what I'm about with everyone I can, and at the end I'm going to let everyone decide for themselves who is the better choice. Okay, I was a smidgen sneaky here, folks. Can you see it? Maybe this will help. Who's who? Who knows? Who cares? I'll put this in the description below. Maybe that will help make it easier to see. I love to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I love both. That's just who I am. Also, did you notice how everyone I can changed to everyone at the end? That put our goal into the statement and moves it a tiny bit closer. I promise you, if we use these 2 strategies, our opponents will just get more and more frustrated as the campaign goes on, and at the end they will have destroyed themselves for us. One more thing, if someone asks about the funny attack ads we are putting out, I want you to say, that's just Don having some fun. After all he's done for us, it seemed the least I could do for him. This takes it off of you and puts it on me, and trust me, I had big shoulders and I can handle it. Folks, at the end of the election, everyone in the world is going to know who is the better choice. I just keep getting sneaky and sneakier by the moment. I can't help myself. That's just who I am. I know I just put our secret weapon out there for the world to see. I don't keep secrets. That's not my style. Besides, I promised. In the open, in the light of day, for all to see. And I keep my promises. All I want for you is not to explain it to anyone. Let them earn it for themselves. If they ask, just point them to my channel and tell them everything they need to know is there. I can't wait. I'm going to have so much fun with those attack ads. And don't worry, Jim and Ellen. I plan to let you play too. And John, you can play as well, if you want to. You have a good sense of humor and you're great at making videos. Remember, folks, it is okay to use force if it is your goal to defend yourself against others who use force. So we'll be obeying the law and having a lot of fun as well. Everyone else can play too if you want to. Just watch for attack ads, then come up with a way to turn them right back around on them. Use stupid in the funniest way possible, then share them with everyone you want to. If you come up with a good one, post it on my discussion board, and if I like it, I will use it, and I'll find a way to throw a little smart back at you. This way I can give you credit for your work. Only do this for attack ads, otherwise you'll be operating outside of the law. As far as financing goes, the strategies I've laid out aren't that expensive. Remember, we're not trying to change minds, so we don't have to put out a constant barrage of ads. If we are funny enough, we'll only have to show it once, and everyone who sees it will spread the word for us. Most of the captains have loud voices already, and we can certainly use that. What money we need, I expect the captains will be able to raise from their friends. My sub-goal. Let's see if we can do this and spend as little as possible. The strategy for that goal, I'll leave up to the captains. And who knows? Who cares? Maybe Bill Gates will decide to man up and fund our campaign entirely on his own. What the hell is he going to do with all that money anyway? All he has to do is give the money to me. I'm not running for any office. Come on, aren't I just the sneakiest little devil you have ever seen? I believe this strategy will shield us from the campaign financing laws. Opra, you may have to handle your ads yourself, but what the hell else are you going to do with all that money? I just keep getting sneakier and sneakier by the second now. As far as campaign staff at the top and in the States, I see no need for anyone but myself and the captains, and we will all work for free. All that's left is to get you on the ballot in every state. That will be the job of the bottom-up teams, which will be in place or we won't even start this. And Esther, please calm down. Your job is going to be easy. All you have to say is, hey, I'm just the face. Besides, you don't really believe you'll let anything bad happen to Opra, do you? The only qualification I claim is that he picked me. Your next job will be to travel the country slowly and gently and spread the phoenix to as many people as you can. I'm going to send Eckhart with you so you'll have some company. And he is a very sweet man and he is very smart. He is just humble about it. You two will be the bottom-up team, and that will free Opra to focus on the top-down. No debates, no nasty reporters trying to trick you, no hours and hours spent wasting your time trying to learn how to play their way. No, you're going to be spending your time doing what you do best, teaching. I want you to practice the phoenix and want you to put as much of your own style, grace, and charm as you can. And if they say who picked you, say exactly. Well, everyone, when they ask to tell them his real name, tell them his real name is in his videos on the YouTube channel, Who I Am, and you are just going to have to watch all of his videos and find it for yourself. Am I good or am I good? Please don't share my secret. Let them earn it for themselves. And David, just a little gift of love to my dark night from me. The 9/11 investigation is incomplete. Those monsters were financed by someone. If the trail leads international, I want you to find them and execute them. If it leads domestic, turn it over to Howard. Howard, just a little gift of love to my good man from me. 9/11 was an inside job. The architects and engineers for truth of 9/11 have already proven that beyond any reasonable doubt. I want you to find these monsters and have them judged and sentenced to death in the appropriate federal jurisdiction. If during the course of your investigation you find any other international conspirators, I want you to pass them to David and he will execute them as well. John, just a little gift of love to my hero from me. It came out during the 9/11 investigations that large speculative puts were put on some airline stocks just before 9/11. Somebody knew in advance. This is a malicious lie by omission in my book. I want you to find out who they were. If they are international, turn them over to David for execution. If they're domestic, turn them over to Howard for disposition. I want all three of you to work as a team together on this, while the rest of us are in Korea. You will have the entire power of the United States at your backs on this one, gentlemen. Have fun, boys. Ellen, you are lead. I want the entire power of the U.S. military behind them as well. Howard, one more thing. If any of these naughty boys flee the country, all that will do is save us a messy trial. Just turn them over to David, and he can skip right to execution. In my book, that is judging themselves anyone. If anyone in the world tries to hide these criminals from the just, you will have just participated in the conspiracy. David, execute them as well. Howard, if you find evidence that someone has participated in the conspiracy by trying to hide these criminals from the just, have them judged and sentenced to death as well. Folks, do you get the sense that I might have handled these things a smidgen better than Bush if I had been president then? Remember, trying to hide or obstruct from the just the truth is the same as pulling the trigger yourself. And now the Dark Knight makes perfect sense. I don't know, do you think he will be able to do the littlest thing like buy a stick of gum after this video gets out there? Folks, I just want to give everyone fair warning what's going to happen to if I win. What can I say, folks? I like to play with my food. Alright folks, you all know what to do now. Get off your butts and get to work! Okay, let's take a break and let's end with an arrow. This time, I would like to do a little foreshadowing, but first a little ditty for Opra. Vote for Opra. He is white. Vote for Opra. He is white. She is black. Trust me, they don't attract. No! I like that one. Hey, he did talk to North Koreans, and I was extremely impressed by that. As far as I'm concerned, after that, the rest is just politics. I disagree with most of his policies, but I am forced to give this man his due. Mr. President, I believe that one act alone will allow history to promote your presidency right up to the level of the Founding Fathers. And that is just how impressed I am. He decided to talk when everyone else decided to use force. Folks, that just measure for measure, and he earned it. I'm sorry, sir, on the surface you appear to me to be a nasty guy. But after you talked to the Koreans, I started to look at you with laser focus. You are an anomaly to me, sir, and I have found that anomalies always hide deeper meanings. I haven't spotted it yet, but I eventually will. I always do. I just may have caught a glimpse of random chance. I will continue to look at, but things just got a whole lot more interesting for me, sir. Did I just get a Jesus Christ out of you, sir? Thank you, sir. I accept your vote. Now I give to you the mythical bird, the phoenix, and out of the ashes we shall rise. Vote for Opra, the living wage. Vote for Opra, the living wage. You can, indeed you can. Vote for Opra, kingdom of peace. Vote for Opra, kingdom of peace. You can, indeed you can. Vote for Opra, moon, earth, Mars. Vote for Opra, moon, earth, Mars. You can, indeed you can. Now it is time to change perspectives. Everyone now. This is my random chance, folks. I put this in as randomly as I could, and it is my hope that this will allow random chance to step in and give me a little miracle I need. Folks, there's the tiniest smidgen of possibility that this video alone will accomplish our goal, and when we arrive at that perspective, we may find that we have already won every vote in the nation. But we will play anyway because our goal is the world. Did I just hear someone say Jesus Christ? Thank you very much. I accept your vote. Just an itty bitty teeny weeny tiny bit closer. That's all, folks. What say you? I'll be back with more soon, and thank you for watching.